After Mass, families slowly stepped outside into the warm afternoon light. Marie and Cecilia lingered near the church doors, watching as people passed by. Marie looked around again, her eyes searching. "I didn't see Mrs. Thompson today," she said quietly. Cecilia turned and looked back toward the empty doorway. "She's always there, right near the front," she said, thinking. The two girls stood silently for a moment, feeling that something wasn't right. As they walked home, they couldn't stop thinking about her. When they arrived home, Margaret noticed their quiet faces. "I heard Mrs. Thompson hasn't been feeling well," she said gently. "She's been sick for a few days now." The girls looked at each other, imagining her alone in her home. That evening, Marie sat quietly, thinking about what Margaret had said. "We should go visit her," she said softly after a moment. Cecilia nodded right away, her face brightening. "And maybe we can bring her something to help." The next day, the girls walked together to her small home and knocked gently. For a moment, there was no answer. Then the door slowly opened. Mrs. Thompson stood there, looking tired but surprised. "Oh, hello, my dear girls," she said with a soft smile. Marie and Cecilia brought her simple food and offered to help around the house. They tidied a little, spoke kindly, and stayed with her for a while. At first, she seemed weak and quiet, but soon her smile began to return. Even just having someone there made the room feel less lonely. The girls came back again the next day, and then the day after that. Sometimes they brought food, and sometimes they just sat beside her. They listened to her stories and spoke with gentle care. And little by little, Mrs. Thompson began to feel stronger. One afternoon, they knocked again, and this time the door opened quickly. Mrs. Thompson stood there with a brighter smile and steadier steps. "I'm feeling much better now," she said warmly. The house felt lighter, filled with quiet joy. She gently took their hands and looked at them with gratitude. "Thank you for coming to see me. You helped me more than you know," she said softly. Marie and Cecilia smiled, their hearts full, knowing they had done something good. "I was sick and you visited me." Matthew 25:36.